Hello, 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 hello. We are not here to fuck around and play games, alright? We're here to win games, and we're here to discuss my philosophy. What do you ask my philosophies on? I think, good luck, champ. Alright, here we go. A little cheeky boy. Alright, let me, fucking, I can't even do that. My philosophy is essentially on a winner's mentality, right? What are the pros and cons of winner's mentality? You may be thinking, how are there any cons to a winner's mentality, right? Because a winner's mentality means you just want to fucking win. You want to be the best at what you do. So I think that's my first topic of the pros. I think the pro, like the biggest pro of being or having a winner's mentality or trying your best to, is that you just want to win. And by wanting to win, you want the best possible outcome of whatever you could possibly be doing. You want to basically be the best that you can be at, like I said, whatever you're possibly doing, which is always a great thing. That's always what you want in anything in life. You want to be able to be the best at whatever you're doing, no matter what it is. And I think, which leads to my second part of it, I think it genuinely leads to having the second pro is having the most amount of self-confidence you can have. A winner's mentality not only brings you the ability of want for the best in your life, but it also gives you the want to win, and you want to win, right? All right, let's put 4-2 here, and then we're gonna find machine on top. But you want to win, right? So you want to win, and then while wanting to win, with the more wins that you get under your belt with whatever you're doing in life, like just wins for yourself, little wins, whatever it could be, you start to gain confidence. Once your confidence goes higher, your ceiling goes higher, and when your ceiling goes higher, your potential goes higher for whatever you think you could possibly do, which basically is why people get so good at something and they become the best at it, because their ceiling becomes higher and higher and higher through self-confidence. And how do you get that self-confidence? You win. You just win. I didn't even need that. I just wasted 4 legs. Yeah, I think those are two, like, of my main pros as to why having a winner's mentality is so... This is the first person I've gone up against that has 2 heroes, I'm pretty sure. I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I'm still not going to hogs yet. Yeah, I'm going to wait till I can really get this guy with my hogs, to be honest. I'm going to Goblin Cage. I'm not going to recruits yet. I don't believe I need it. Now I do. Now I definitely do. Okay. But yeah, that's what I think are 2 of like the biggest pros, is that you want to win so much to the point where your self-confidence goes up higher and higher, and you believe you can achieve bigger things. Now, what I will say, what leads to necessarily a con, is when you win or when you're so used to the feel, like you can get so used to the feeling of winning, right? Like how I literally just won that game fucking flawlessly while talking about a winner's mentality, because I fucking win in this game, okay? You guys have never seen any of the losses on this channel. That's fucking AI. I win, all right? Now, I think one of the cons that comes with a winner's mentality is the idea that you get so used to winning that when you do actually end up losing at whatever it is, or having a fault or whatever it is, you check out mentally. It becomes like such a fucking like, which usually I'll get to the third pro after this, which usually with that loss, it can be so demoralizing depending on what it is, that you lose sight of what your true vision is, or what you're really trying to win for. And that can be even more demoralizing in a sense, because you can fall down into a rabbit hole of things. There's so many things that can fall or lead you into. Alright. Nice. And then here. I mean, I'm playing damn near just lights out right now, except don't mind the half my tower being on the right. But that's what I think is so, like, and that's what leads to my, what was I talking about? Oh, so demoralizing. That's what I think leads to my third pro, is that after a loss, you only want to win that much harder or more, right? So, like, I think losing isn't a bad thing. I think losing is good because it can not only reset you or your vision or what you're actually trying to strive for, but I think also losing can also really humble you. And being humble, believe it or not, despite popular belief, is a good thing. You want to be humble, right? Especially because I don't think humbleness is just about the idea of, okay, We're gonna have to fucking. Can we kill that guy? There we go. All right, nice. I think being humble is good in so many different circumstances. He's gonna drop a fat ass Mega Knight on it, huh? Tower's already gone. Doesn't matter. I think being humble is so good, not only just because of the fact that like, oh, like, you know, you can accept your accomplishments for what they are, and you can really soak in that you like your earnings, or like you win, and like you can really feel like you deserve something. But I think being humble is very good because you really start to appreciate the idea of winning more. And I think I think you can appreciate the idea of winning more by being humble. And by being humble, you have to go through losses in life, or trials and tribulations, if you want to put it in a different way. So I think those are genuinely like I was just thinking about it today. I think those are genuinely some decent pros and cons to like having a winner's mentality, is that you want to win and strive for the best, and you genuinely get the most confidence you'll ever have, because with more wins that stack under your belt, you start to get a momentum in life, or just whatever it is in general, and you start to think you can do fucking anything. But that's where some losses happen, and it's humbling. Now, I will say one of the cons is that you get so fucking lost in the idea of just wanting to win that sometimes you can't stand to fucking lose when it does inevitably happen. Because, unfortunately, in everything in life, you will fucking lose at things. There are things you're going to lose in. And if you're somebody like me, especially as of recently, I can't stand fucking losing. I've really started with, I cannot fathom the idea of losing in anything. Genuinely. Losing to me is something that genuinely pisses me off, which I think is a good thing because, one, it humbles me, and two, it makes me appreciate the wins that much more. And it makes me see, what do I really need to improve on to win even more and strive for better and get better or bigger and better wins. But yeah, that's just my philosophy on winning. Now let's talk about 2016 and how it was the best year ever to exist, right? I was talking about it at the dinner table tonight at Miller's, and we were watching I don't know if you guys watch basketball. You guys are watching a Clash video, so I'd assume a majority of you probably don't watch basketball. Maybe, you know, I probably shouldn't be assuming. Jiminy. Kill it. Sticky. Alright. Yeah, we were just sitting there talking about it, and we were talking about I don't remember how this conversation necessarily sparked, but we were talking about just like years, right? Just like what like were like such great years. And we started talking about, I think, like 2K, and like how certain years in 2K or like seasons or whatever were really good. And we started talking about 2016. And I was like, dude, I think regardless, 2016 in the entire world was the best year ever. You had the best music coming out, the best video games, nothing that could have gone wrong in 2016. Everything that could have possibly gone right in 2016 went right, is basically what I'm saying. And one of the points that was brought up, I guess, to go against me, like a counter argument, was the fact that you basically were carefree in the sense that, you know, like we were all like younger. We were all probably like 13, around 13, 14 in 2016, which, yeah, we didn't necessarily have a lot of things to worry about, which is very true. But I don't think that necessarily dictates how good of a year it was, because even people older than us, even people that are my age that were in 2016, can rightfully probably agree that 2016 was the best fucking year, easily, hands down, by far. There was nothing possibly wrong that could have happened. Also, by the way, talking about winner's mentality really got me going, because I just won 3 fucking games in a row effortlessly. 2 3 crowns, because I don't fucking lose, man. All the losses you've seen on this channel are AI. I'll see you guys tomorrow.